Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Threads one in. So what can they make of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A heavy challenge. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's superb. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Referee has just said play on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
Iniesta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been cut short. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shot could... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Lovely... Rummenigge! And he's done it! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Some good, persistent defending here. Costa Curta makes the interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Now, and a chance! It's fallen kindly here. They've scored! They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
India grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
There will be 1 minute.
And the shot's on here. Goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello, everybody.
So your
and
views
this
on the
is a
first
quick
half?
reminder to
I
let
think
you
the
know that
manager
you'll be able
should
to
be
catch
pretty
today's
happy that his
match
side managed to
broadcast
come in
live
on
our
level
club's
terms.
FM
Things seem
station.
to be going a little against them,
Substitution on the
but they
field.
stemmed the tide,
Number
got their
8,
equaliser. I think
Cristiano
we're in for
Ronaldo.
an exciting second half
Coming
now.
on to replace him is
That's a really
number
interesting game, and they head in
24,
at half-time at
Fernando
1-1. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Kukçu is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And it's Iniesta. Very nicely done. He's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Iniesta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Substitutions taking place.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. India are looking to go forward now. And this is Torres. Raul. He has found the way through. Header! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so.
He's having a hit! And that is a routine catch.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Now he's got space here. Ronaldinho. Raul takes a shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And Torres! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nice looking ball. Now it's Torres. He might be in here! Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Raul. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Hullet. He's found a way through. And here's Mbappe. He came in hard, very hard. Good-looking ball. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
There will be 5 minutes.
And the counter is on. Neatly clipped into space. Diogo Costa is there, and he can get that clear. Knocks it into space. Torres! Oh, taken with style! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A truly wonderful strike, decorate. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Back towards the middle. Nicely aimed pass. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he welcomes it in.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who could make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before.
Very different story that night, though. 2 goals in 2 minutes, he was a bit special.
And a few doubts about him before the match on account of him not scoring in the previous couple of rounds. How wrong was that?
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Fernando Torres. Baresi finds himself offside. Davids. Rummenigge.
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Great ball, and there's the shot! Goal! Argentina!
Rummenigge really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbappe! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Albertini.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Costa Curta, and it's gone back to the keeper. Davids. Costa Curta tries to pass it through to Messi. He is wide and looking to get onto this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Torres. That has been cut short. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello everybody, and
well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Costa Curta. India do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Belletti. Raul. Looking for a runner. It's come to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Terrific header! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with...
And Torres! Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! He scored! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Maldini. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. He's having a shot! India have the chance to go the other way. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball.
Face to face with the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rummenigge. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Maldini. Out towards the flank. Played back in.
Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now he's got space here. That's a decent clearance.
Substitution in progress.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Van Dijk can get it clear. And it's Albertini. Davids clears. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Oh, that's a key interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Costa Curta. And it's Albertini. Can he get it through? Floated through. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now Albertini, and it's Michel Platini. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Albertini. And here's Platini. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Showing great feet there. Bullish header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Lukaku, Soboslai, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's been this... There's the shot! Raul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Raul. Gilberto Silva, nicely spread. And this is Raul. He's found some space. Raul has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. They've got to be quick to recover this.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Albertini! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, look at the space here. Roll! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Araujo clears. All the way back. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's a sharp little ball here. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was
Just a
the
quick
first
announcement,
half.
it is now
Well,
time
both
for our
sides have
special
been
lottery.
full of
Please grab the
effort,
tickets you were given when you were
industry,
walking through the
endeavour,
gates.
and the stats
Substitutions taking
are
place.
screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
India clearly have been...
Oh, he's real chance! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that will surely go down as one of the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Pings in across. Climbs up big! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
India grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick. Raul. Albertini. India still have the cards to affect this game. Belletti. Oh, good-looking ball. It's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
Big chance! And again! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Raul fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And he's intervened well there. Raul. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Soboslai. Gilberto Silva. Raul. Platini.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Played out to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped
And
it.
that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
That pass just didn't quite work. Gilberto Silva. And it's Albertini. Palmer. Now it's Torres. Threads one in. Lovely, now it's Fulham! They've scored!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, cracking ball. He's found some space. Real chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No way through. And it's Ronaldinho. Makalele does well to get it back. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Torres! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Fernando Torres is offering a right smile there.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Belletti. Gilberto Silva. Palmer. Looking for options for movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. India looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Adriano, distributed tidily. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
India really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
India go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back underway. Messi, and that's been intercepted. Palmer. Now it's Forlan. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Palmer. Belletti. Palmer. Deep cross. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Forlan. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nice looking ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Costa Curta. That has ended up in no man's land. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. Palmer!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
So the manager can make a
Batistuta.
change for the first time in the game here.
18, Adriano. Number 9, Messi. Number 4, Nesta. Coming on the field.
Now he's got space
number
here.
17,
Cannavaro cuts it out.
Number
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Erling Haaland. Number 10,
Davids.
Ronaldinho. Number 3,
No, that was never
Van
going to
Dijk.
make it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. And it's Makalele. Makalele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates...
And a chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the stops
today's
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Cole. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Platini. And the finish! There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Oh, what a climb! Gilberto Silva. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini has found the net here, of course. India looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. And he was quick to react. And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. And it's Pedri. And here's Perez. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Perez.
Oh, that was one.
And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
India happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Andy Cole.
So off we go once more.
Coming on to replace him is
India carrying a one-goal lead. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played in again. And he shoots! Just off target. Played into space. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Gilberto Silva. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ronaldinho chasing after it. And it's been played through. Now it's Batistuta. Face to face. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh no, this does not look good. Hazard turns and goes back. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's through here. Oh, that's well spotted. He's in plenty of space here. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Platini. Albertini. That is good alertness. That's a shade optimistic. Baresi. It's Belletti. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. India clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nicely shaped ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is good strength. And it's played into the middle.
There will be 1 minute
And the
added
keeper
time.
beats it away. Oh, this looks sharp. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Now this could be a chance. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Let's a look and place it forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot could be on. Decent chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played out towards the right wing. Cross to the back post. Tries to get it clear. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Batistuta! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. That has ended up in no man's land. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Guardiola. Ernest. That has not gone well. Beckenbauer. Cruyff, a true great in every sense of the word. Gilberto Silva. And here's Torres. Now it's come to nothing. Beckenbauer. And it's Del Piero. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. He takes a shot!
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Gilberto Silva. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get... Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that
Hello everybody,
needs
and this
rousing
is a
at
quick
half-time
reminder to
because
let
in
you know
truth
that
they've
you'll be
not
able to
really been
catch
at it so
today's
far.
match broadcast
If the
live
pep
on your
talk
club's
works,
FM
we may
station.
see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's got away. That looks a good cross. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. No, he's just misjudged that one. Chance here to counter. Time and again they are repelled.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
India still this single goal behind. That is a great pick out. Cruyff, can he get it through? Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge. Now it's Del Piero. Here's a chance! And that's off target.
India really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Substitution
Both sides
on the
then
field.
taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
18,
benches.
Batistuta. Number 20, Johan Cruyff. Number 7, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 21,
And he's been
Fernando
shifted off it.
Torres. Number 9,
Ruben
Cadiolo.
Neves.
Number 17,
And it's Cadiolo.
Ruben Neves.
Fernando. Shot! Surely! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Played out wide. Pings it across.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, it's a great ball here. There's the shot! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Cannavaro. Number 22.
Time for a change in personnel.
Coming on the field.
We
Number
have
4,
ourselves a real game here.
Number
India
23,
really can sense it now.
Mbappe.
This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Irwin promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Squeeze it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer. Platini. Now it's Torres. Oh, that's well spotted. We are into stoppage time. Ruben Neves. And here's Torres. And time is up.
A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.